Today we're talking Remy Ma. Today we're talking the Remy Network. And a little later on, we're also going to get into the alleged boxing content that's showing up on her platform, you guys. So as most of you already know, on November 27th, 2025, Remy Ma officially launched the Remy Network. And here's the thing, it's completely free. Now, y'all may have already heard me mention More Than Hair Huntsville, which is a reality show that also streams on the Remy Network. No matter how you're watching, whether it's on your phone, a Fire Stick, or Roku, it's a free app to download. From what I've personally seen so far, there are no commercials, no ads, and no interruptions. You just click and watch whatever you want. There are dedicated channels on the platform, including the Shade Room and Vlad TV. And there's at least one more channel I'm forgetting at the moment. But overall, the feedback has been very positive. I even remember seeing a post claiming the platform had reached over 4 million streams or something close to that. On top of that, the Remy Network Instagram page has already grown to over 64,000 followers, which is not small at all. And Remy Ma herself has spoken about how the Remy Network, along with Zeus Network and this new TV platform, are being called some of the hottest Black-owned streaming platforms out right now. It also lists the founders of the Remy Network as, of course, Remy Ma, along with Robert Rush Evans. And honestly, you guys, the platform really does offer a little bit of everything when it comes to content. They have documentaries. I believe they're currently promoting an Antonio Brown documentary that's expected to drop sometime in February. They also feature TV shows, movies, and like I mentioned earlier, reality television, including More Than Hair Huntsville. Now, one thing that's worth pointing out is that you can create a free account if you want to save shows to your favorites or keep track of what you're watching. But you don't actually have to make an account just to watch content. You can literally download the app and start watching right away.
Remy Ma also came out just a few days ago and said that if you're a content creator looking for a platform to distribute your work, you can reach out directly to the Remy Network. So it's not just a viewing platform, it's also positioning itself as a space for creators to showcase their content. And there have been people who work with the Remy Network saying that out of all the checks they've received in the entertainment industry, Remy Network pays the fastest, pays on time, pays quickly, no delays. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, they had hit around 4 million watch time hours in roughly 41 days, and that was reported about a week ago, so I'm sure that number has gone up even more by now. They also recently celebrated another major milestone, over 100,000 app downloads. That alone tells you that the platform is gaining serious traction. So yeah, the Remy Network is doing big things right now. Very big things. And I do think eventually we're going to start seeing more Remy Ma-centered content on the platform. I don't know yet in what capacity or what that's going to look like, but I definitely think that's coming. I don't know if it's going to be a documentary, I don't know if it's going to be a space where she promotes new music, or if she's going to use the network in that way. But what I do feel is that Remy has something cooking, something very intentional, something curated specifically around Remy Ma, designed to help push whatever the next phase of her career is going to be. So those are definitely things to keep an eye on, you guys. But let's be real, that's not why you're here. That's not why you clicked on this video. A few hours ago, I saw a post go up on the Remy Network's Instagram page, and this is what it said. It read, Remy Network Sports, with a boxing glove emoji. Boxing, raw and uncut. No way! You don't say, Remy. Streaming now. Then it goes on to say that Remy Network Sports is your front row pass to the world of sports, covering football, soccer, basketball, and spotlighting elite professional athletes, established stars, and the next generation of rising talent, complete with the rocket emoji.
They describe it as having a more up-close and personal approach, delivering documentaries, reality series, and live events, award-worthy content, TV emoji included, stories that inspire, moments that matter, and action you don't want to miss. The post also lists where you can download the app: Roku, Apple App Store, Google Play, Apple TV, Android, Amazon Fire, and Fire Stick, with more platforms coming soon, including Vizio, Samsung, LG, Hisense, Whale OS, Titan OS, and more. And for those of you buying new smart TVs, you already know what that means. The app is either going to be built in or available immediately, making it even easier to access without jumping through hoops. Now, from what I can tell, this boxing content is being positioned as a look at the next superstars of boxing, presented raw and unfiltered. I believe I saw Danny Garcia featured in the trailer, along with several other notable names. Chris Colbert is on there as well. And here's the part that stood out to me. This boxing content is already sitting in the top 10 most watched programs on the Remy Network. So yeah, that caught my attention immediately. It's already sitting in the top 10 on the Remy Network. So let me explain this part real quick. If you've ever been on Hulu, Netflix, or HBO Max, you know how they highlight the top 10 shows or top 10 movies on the platform at any given time, right? The Remy Network does the same thing, and this boxing content is already listed in their top 10 most watched programming. Now, the stars attached to this particular project include Chris Colbert, Michael Rivera, Stephen Fulton, and others. This isn't just a clip here or a segment there. This is a full boxing show, an entire series centered around boxing, created to promote the sport and the athletes involved. Now, I don't know if this is a coincidence, I don't know if Remy Ma is being petty, but what I do know is this: Remy Ma is getting to the bag either way, and that's really what this is about. Because yes, there is a boxing show called Boxing Raw and Uncut on the Remy Network, and I'm about 99.9% sure there's a certain boxer we are probably not going to see featured on it, which honestly makes this even delicious. It's given very much, I'm going to tap into every space somebody else allegedly wants to be in, build it out on my own platform, and monetize it. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's expanding into these lanes, promoting them on her network, and making that money, making that dinero. And at the end of the day, that's what this is really about. So now I want to hear from y'all. Have any of you downloaded the Remy Network? Have you watched Boxing Raw and Uncut yet? I'm genuinely curious because, like I said, I saw the post, they put it up on the timeline, and it definitely caught my attention.